Hey everybody, happy Facebook Live Friday. I'm Jody Seeley, and joining us is the infamous Kalie Mosig. We're
Hello.
so excited. We've managed to pull you away, I think, from the computer for just a few minutes to join us on this Facebook Live, because I wanted to have a bit of a conversation around the vital signs survey. So people will see we've had lots of posts going. We're about a week or so into the survey being officially released, and wanted to just chat a little bit about this survey, because it's not like, I know how much you love surveys and research, but I don't think the average person is like, yes, a survey, I can't wait to take 20 plus minutes of my time to answer these questions. So I thought we could talk a little bit about, if people haven't heard about the vital signs survey itself. We did one in 2016, we did a focused one in 2017. Tell us a little bit about what exactly is the vital signs survey.
So it is a shared measurement tool that our High River is using, the town of High River, and some social profits in the community, that measures quality of life for our community members here. So not necessarily just citizens, but the people who call High River home. So if they live close by in the MD, but they're utilizing High River like it's their main go-to place, we want to hear from everybody and how High River is meeting the needs of its people.
Now, when you talk about quality of life, what exactly does that mean?
So the way we've defined it is there's 8 different elements of our life. So connection, arts and culture, which we're referring to it as expression, safety and security. All 8 can be found in our Vital Signs report from 2016 or in the survey this year. But it's essentially how an individual feels their needs are being met in those 8 different quality of life indicator areas.
And so what happens with the information after it's collected from the survey? Like, where does it go?
Really, this is the most important part. So we compile a report that will give the community an idea of what citizens said in the survey, but also what our local agencies, businesses, what their data is, combine the two so that our community as a whole has a really great understanding of where High River is in these 8 different areas. And then different community groups or businesses, individuals can look at the information there, and if there's an area where they say, hey, there's a priority and it's right up my alley, I'm going to work towards that, they can use the data that's in Vital Signs to spur their ideas, help guide them in their directions, or maybe even use them for grant writing, those sorts of things. So from the information we get, a lot of community action can happen.
Well, and we did the very first one in 2016. So that was probably more, I want to say difficult per se, because it was kind of the starting off point. Yeah. So the one this year, does it have like a bit of a different feel, or can it kind of have a different jumping off point because it's the second one?
Absolutely. So this year we've changed the survey just a little bit. So we've got questions in there that came directly from citizen priorities and the feedback that we heard from 2016. So we're going to see if we're actually addressing the needs or capitalizing on those things that our citizens were saying was really great. But at the same time, we've kept some of the original questions so that we can actually measure from 2016 to 2018 how we're doing as a community. Has our quality of life increased? Have we been addressing priorities? Have we been capitalizing on what we've been doing really well? Or have we been going in the wrong direction, and we can find some more priority areas and where we can really boost our energy that way.
So I guess for people, if you take that, we're saying it's taking between 20 and 30 minutes depending on how much, like, because some of the questions are clicking and some of the questions are typing out information, so depending on how long that takes you, so think 20 to 30. But for people to know, if you take that little chunk of time, because time is the most valuable thing anymore, just reassuring that the information is actually being read and used, and we even have examples of how it was used already.
Oh, for sure. In terms of stakeholder groups that have worked with us or worked with Vital Signs, I have a list of over 50, and that's only of the ones that I actually know have either contributed or used Vital Signs. I know we've mentioned Bow Valley College has used the information that we've gathered to influence the course list that they offer. There's some businesses and some like the Chamber and Community Futures, Bow Valley College, they've partnered to bring some things into the community based on Vital Signs. The Salvation Army has. So our Throwback Thursday pieces as to why Vital Signs is important. But this year we can really measure the change and identify if what we've been doing and how other groups have been using vital signs is addressing the need.
Well, and I think too, we know that the town of High River with a capital T, the government organization is going to use that information, and they already have. But what I think is really, really exciting about it is that we know there's lots of citizens and citizen-driven initiatives that have already come out of some of those discussions from 2016, and I am just crazy excited about where we as citizens can take that info moving forward, like once we get that kind of updated info.
For me, that's one of the most exciting pieces of vital signs, because it doesn't just provide information for the town, and it doesn't just provide information for the citizens to use. It's really a tool like for our community, the whole thing, so everybody can have access to vital signs, understand it. It's really easy to read. It's not necessarily heavy in text or anything. We try to make it super friendly and exciting to read. I know not everybody gets excited about reports like I do, but it's a nice read, and you know that we can all work together to make High River the place we want it to be.
So the survey itself is housed on ourhighriver.com. You can link to it through highriver.ca. It's on this social media string that you'll be able to find, but there's also paper copies available if you don't have access, which I'm not sure how you would necessarily see this video to know that, but you can pass it along if you know someone who doesn't have access to click it online, that there is a paper copy.
Yep. FCSS and the main Town of High River's office have copies, and we're working right now just to get a couple out and about in the community as well. So
yeah. So there is a plan as well. I'm not sure if anybody watching has a little bit of volunteer time, but we're hoping to take some paper copies into a few of the seniors' residences and the manor and that kind of thing in the community, so that we can get everybody's voice from, you know, this size to this size and this age to this age. So if you have a bit of time and would appreciate some help with that.
Absolutely. You can just contact us through this Facebook page. That would be fantastic.
That'd be super cool. Now, okay, when we did it in 2016, do you remember how many people filled it out?
567.
567. So when we did the Vital Focus in 2017, which was a little bit more condensed version, how many people did we?
I believe it was 620, 21 or 627.
Okay.
I might be getting those last numbers reversed.
Okay, somewhere around 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you set a goal for what you hope, how many people fill out this one?
We're really aiming for 750. If we could hit that, we would be doing really, really well. Increasing every year, and we'll be creeping up on some larger communities in the numbers that they're getting. So we'd be we're doing pretty well on that front too.
So if we hit 750, would you do an interpretive dance on Facebook Live?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So this is big. Okay, a week in, we know it's early still, but how are the numbers looking so far?
They're a little bit on the low side, but they have been jumping recently. So if we can continue to get up there, we're almost at 200. So we have a bit of a ways to go, but we're getting there. I'm trying to think of what song I'm going to play in the background while you dance. So 750. So 1, we need you to go and fill out that survey right now. 2, we need you to share it on your social media with other people. Have conversations with friends and neighbors. Like, I know it might not seem super cool as you're watering your plants and your neighbor comes out and be like, hey, have you taken your vital signs survey yet? I did. It was super cool. Start having some conversations like that. We have until when to get it completed? Till June 4th. And if you complete it, you do get to have the opportunity to enter to win a $50 gift certificate as well to a local business of your choice.
You get to go shopping. So this is super cool. And the other thing I think that is neat about it is, you know, if you start that survey, especially I'm thinking of, you know, fellow parents, and you start in the survey and all of a sudden baby's up from a nap, or, you know, there's chocolate pudding on the floor. What are the things that happen? You can stop the survey and come back.
Yep, you can save and continue whenever you need, as often as you need as well. So if you can only get a couple questions done at a time and come back to it a little bit later, that's absolutely okay.
So see, I want to say #no excuses, you guys. So your voice matters, and it's really important. And we know from chatting with Kalie where this information is going and how it's going to be utilized. So we need your voice, and we need a variety of voices. And I'm going to throw the challenge out there, because I feel like, if I remember correctly, we were pretty lady heavy in the 2016 survey. So guys, this is your challenge. We want to hear what you have to say. I know like the woman's voice is like the most important and it's the most powerful and we run the household. Totally get it. But this is your challenge, guys, to step up and get that survey filled and get sharing it. And we can't wait. So except that we're not going to know till October, right?
Yeah, but maybe we can throw out a few teasers here and there as we go along.
Remember, teasers and then interpretive dancing. These are 2 extra cool goals that we have with Kalie. Thank you for coming on and chatting with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, fill out your survey. You make 2 of us really super happy. Bye.